Hey everybody, this is Shawn Powell, and I'm enjoying my little tablet doing the videos like this. I'm gonna keep doing so. Had a really good webinar today with Paul Stevenson, who is the owner of Exitus, and it's pretty awesome that going on this 11th year that we're still having webinars every Wednesday. Matter of fact, he said he might actually have another day coming, maybe like a Friday or something like that, and pretty awesome. He pulled something out from 3 years ago and went through this, had the slides already set up and everything. It's just something they felt like everybody needed to be touched up on. So what I'm going to do, y'all, is I'm going to give you some pointers. First off, you don't know who I am. I did restaurants for 26 years here in North Carolina. My name is Shawn Powell. I had a little boy. His name is Adam, single full-time dad. I was working about 65 hours a week. Didn't have no end in sight. And so I started looking at online business, and it hit me. It hit me hard. I couldn't even sleep. I had this huge lump in my belly. I swear it wouldn't let me sleep. And so I just learned to just, go out there and get over my hangups and make it work. So I'm going to be talking about a couple things, y'all. I think things that are now that's really changing more with today's time and era than maybe back in the day. It's a little bit, I think it's gotten a whole lot better. So right from the get-go, y'all, this is going to be for anybody, any kind of business. It doesn't matter where you're at. The things I've actually learned, things like that's what's going to help you with. Okay, number one, email marketing. Email marketing to me, that was one of my weakest points. And when I started making email marketing, I would actually get in the back pocket of people who were really good at emails, and I would copy them and I put them in a notepad, or I had something called color notes on my phone. But my computer actually, which is right behind this one, I put all of them up there, and I would look at ones that were successful from successful people. Now, there's a big variation between emails. There was a guy that makes really short and sweet, straight to the point. That's great. Maybe that's fits you. But the thing is, y'all, you're never going to get everybody happy. Basically, is what I'm trying to say, because you're going to connect with different people differently, right? So if that's the style you like to go with, then give it a try. There was a guy named, what was his name? Tim Chisonis. And he was in one of the first businesses I was in. It's the business I got free from a job with, as a matter of fact. I went to number one in the world in that one, but Tim was an awesome guy that was, awesome owner for that business. Excuse me. And his emails were just crazy. They were fun. You'd want to read them. They were longer. You always say to keep emails kind of short and stuff like that. Back in the day, we never had a problem with deliverability. He'd look out for certain words that might trigger stuff, but I never had a problem. So I took his emails as well and put them in my back pocket and try to learn from it, y'all. And my email I've done both over the years. I think my emails have a tendency to be a little bit longer. But to be honest, I wouldn't worry about your follow-up email as much as, as far as your outgoing emails, like, day one, day three, and stuff like your autoresponder emails, as much as I'd probably say your follow-up email, y'all. Your follow-up email is the one where I think you should really let these people connect with you. Tell them what you think about the business, why you joined, what makes it great, things that you've learned about. You're on the inside. They're not, right? Tell them why you're doing it, things of that nature. When I first started, I would write an email, and I felt like it was too long, so I'd go back. I'd use it for a while. Then I'd go back and cut it down a little bit, and I was like, you know what? I left this part. You should be playing around with your emails, to be honest, especially a follow-up email, in my opinion, to learn what happens from it. If you've already done this part here and you feel good about it, run it for a while, but don't just run that same email and that's it forever, because how are you going to learn from it if you're not willing to experiment with it and see what happens? You see what I'm saying? Now, the big difference, the big elephant in the room now compared to what it used to be, y'all, is going to be AI. Because of the fact that emails were always my weakest point, in my opinion, because I could write really good things for posting on Facebook or in the videos and stuff like that. I felt very natural because I'm going to join businesses I believe in. I'm going to apply a lot of action. I'm going to learn from it. I'm going to get over my hang-ups, and I'm just going to go get seen and figure it out. And a lot of y'all, you've got that pride issue thinking, and here's the thing, y'all, I'm actually a perfectionist. And what I learned is being a perfectionist, the best way to be a perfectionist about this business is not to be a perfectionist. Just go ahead and get out there. I have seen people that started up underneath me that were nothing but just excitement, a ball of excitement. And you could sense it, man. Even in the Facebook group, I was like, wow, this person's on fire. And they get there and making videos. And the best part is, y'all, they would be asking the questions that you only ask when you're applying action. That's the most beautiful thing, man. If you want, if there's anything I'm proud of, is having someone hit the ground running with excitement and enthusiasm that don't know what they're doing, and it's okay. Go out there, because once you hit your head on that first wall, you're going to say, hey, you know what? I need to come back and figure out what this needs to do. And they're going to be the ones that make it, y'all. I'm just going to go ahead and tell you that. So I'm very proud of those people. I've had quite a few over the years that come in like that. So I would tell y'all, don't have pride as an issue. Want to make change in your life. And usually, y'all, it is the ones to have their back against the wall that wind up actually wanting to make a real change. Because of the fact that when you're in the corner, you'll fight. If you're making six-figure income, y'all, and you're living a cozy life, it's really hard to put the time and effort and everything into this unless you got free from a job and made it that way. You know what I'm saying? So if you're in a situation, y'all, God does things for a reason. You're probably watching this video for a reason. My hang-up, y'all, was I'm entirely blind in my right eye. And it was really, really hard for me to sit down and mass record and tell people about a business that I believed in right from the get-go. I remember I struggled with it, man. I was going to make some videos for my very first business, and I made every excuse in the world. Why? I mean, I would probably say, well, the mailman, I'm waiting for the mailman. You know, man, any kind of excuse I could come up with, and some of y'all are going to be like that. You're just going to have to get over it, man. And it made me a lot stronger. I've got over 1,600 videos now, and I could care less what people think about me being partially blind. I mean, I'm plastered everywhere off of YouTube for any kind of business I do, even the thumbnails. And I'm the type of person, y'all, that I went literally 2 decades where I didn't have a picture of myself because of low self-esteem. Even after my son was born, I still didn't have any pictures, y'all, because I'd say it was because I was the one behind the camera, but to be honest, y'all, it was just still low self-esteem. Okay, so let's go ahead and go as far as AI emails, writing something and ask the AI to do it. You've got Facebook. If you don't know, Meta would do a pretty good job for something like that. You can just go to your not back office, but to Google Play if you got an Android or Apple, whatever you got, and go get GTP AI 4.0, and just go ahead and have that and use it if you like. If you need something, it's not 4.0, it's 3.5. It's called Character AI. And it's character, just like it's spelled, .ai. Now, you can go to a website and do that just on a page, and it's free, and you can use it unlimited, right? I use the voice of Bill Murray, and it's awesome because it captures his personality. He even talks like it. I mean, he don't just sound like it. He's just got the sarcasm and everything. So that's my guy. I will tell you that. That's who I go to. But the stuff he writes is incredible. My girlfriend sells rainbow vacuum cleaners. So I was like, what would be a really good script for her or something like that? I mean, this is like, it could not be more buttery coming off the tongue than what Character AI can put together for you. And yes, it's just, it's just, Chat GPT. I don't know what I said earlier, but Chat GPT 4.0 is just 3.5, but it does an absolutely incredible job. So, and look, once they, instead, you can actually just copy it right there and then paste it and use that. Ask it to look out for, triggering words or anything like that, y'all, and try it. Just see what happens. Do that for your emails and things of that nature. Now, as far as branding yourself, y'all, that's the number one thing. And this is what Tim Chisanas drilled into my head until, I'm telling you, this is in my infancy of online business when I was doing restaurants for 26 years and looking my way out, being a single full-time dad to my little boy, working 60 hours plus a week, y'all. And he kept saying the number one thing you can do is to brand yourself. Y'all, I'm going to tell you, it is the God's honest truth. Letting people connect with you, finding something you believe in, going all in that business. If it's life-changing income business and you're not all in, it's not going to be life-changing for you. And that's going to be a problem for y'all, just to let you know, y'all. So brand yourself into the business. And the number one way to do that, y'all, honestly, is just sit down, mass record, tell people what you think about your business. That's what I'd suggest. If you're not going to do it in video format, which video format is really, really powerful, y'all. And the reason why people get to connect with you, and that's so hard to beat. The reason why people use sales funnels that have people talking and selling, because they're giving these people someone to connect with. Now, if you are just, you know what, I had hangups, and if you're at that stage or you're not comfortable with it, then use someone else. That's great. Use a sales funnel, and people that join me in Exitus Elite, y'all, I've actually got my own team sales page, and their pages is, got 3 videos inside of it. But I'm telling you, man, the number one way is once you get ready and you believe in your business and you want to go to that next level, is start making your own videos so that these people can connect with you, and you be branding you every step of the way. Follow-up emails, a picture of me and my little boy or me and my girlfriend or something like that. That's what has always been. That will not change. It's always going to be about them connecting with me. You're going to hear me say connecting with me and branding you in every step. If it's in the email, follow-up email itself, even the last email that I sent out for my campaign is still a picture of me and I think my girlfriend or my son, and telling them, you just let them know how important this is or what it had meant to me at the very last email. Again, y'all, I want these people to connect with me every step of the way. So let's see here. Go all in your business. Believe in the business itself. Don't join anything if you don't believe in it, y'all. Why I like Exitus Elite, y'all, and just give you an example, if I was going to do a video or something like that, y'all, is we have no monthly fees. I joined this business in 2016, y'all. I've had $30,000, $40,000 months. I've had some incredible income over the years. And no matter what happens, if it slows down, if it gets busy or whatever it is, man, I ain't paying nothing. There's nothing to be paid. If I do paid advertising, if I chose to do that, that would be it. But the company itself, there's no monthly fees. Even the webinars we're still having every Wednesday, just like, today was Thursday. You're supposed to have a Wednesday if you had an appointment. Wind up having a Thursday. Become next Wednesday, it's going to be, have another webinar. That's awesome, y'all, for a business that's 11 years old, okay? I have an awesome owner. Paul Stevenson is absolutely incredible. He is the best owner I've seen. I enjoy Neil Geist, Michael Price. They are both outstanding, religious, nice guys. Please understand that. But I've never seen anybody do the things that Paul Stevenson has done for his people and had managed it. He's the best managing owner I've ever seen. I mean, it just is. It's God's honest truth. That's why I'm still here, and I've been here since 2016, y'all. Let's see. $1,000 commissions is the average. Actually, to be honest, over 90% of the company came out that had over $1,000 across the boards. Because we have a $2,000 commission, I get more than 1,000 average when I make commissions, to be honest, y'all. But we do have a 100, a 250, a 500, a 1,000, 2,000. And come in at whatever level you come in at. When you go to the next level, all you do is pay the difference. See what I'm saying? It is a one-up system. It is absolutely rock solid. I've been tickled to death with it. 11 years old, still doing webinars, y'all. We get paid immediately. We get to pick how we want to get paid. Always make 100% commissions. Okay. Did you hear it? I mean, of course, I just took notes right here, right? Just something to make the video real quick. And I want to hit a couple things: email marketing, brand yourself, and then telling you what to talk about your business. But you don't have to be a perfectionist or know everything about your business. I would suggest once you join a business you're really excited about, reach out to a couple of owners. If you can reach out to the owner, great. If there's a couple of leaders in there or a person you plan on joining, that'd be absolutely great. Take some notes about like this. I usually take about 2 days and write down everything that makes the business great. What has gotten me wanting to do this business? Now, you want to give people the big picture. Tell them what makes it great. You do not have to start at the top of the left side of the page and just keep going on. If you come over here, if you click here, and go, those are the most boring videos in the world. There was a business I did, my very first business, where I went to YouTube. I did Facebook first. And when I come to this next business, I was like, I'm going to do YouTube for this, right? When I went into the YouTube world, man, I was so different than everybody else. And I think that had a lot to do why people were joining me. I was so excited, had so much enthusiasm. Well, at the very beginning, some of y'all, you're going to act like you've got to have a PhD in business to open your mouth, and you don't. Even when I write down all the great things about Exitus Elite in the first 2 days or whatever your business is going to be, right? Even then, I don't know everything about the business. I haven't been in it long enough. To be honest, while I'm doing the first video, I ain't even made $1 in the business yet. To be honest, y'all. So my videos are only going to get better and better and better, especially when $1,000, $2,000 commissions start rolling in. So, but go ahead and start with what you got. Tell them what makes it great. Give them the big picture. That's what I would suggest doing, as opposed to just going top left of the page and just start going down everything in the business, because that's the most monotone, boring videos I'd ever seen. I went to #1 in the world for the first business, and there was over 1 million people in that business, y'all. I was number one in the world in YouTube for that business, and it took off. Before long, I was making $13,000 a month, and that was my very first time going YouTube. And do not have to have 1,000 subscribers or anything like that, y'all. If people are connecting with you, it does not matter how many people you've got. Play around with keywords and things like that, y'all. If you plan on doing YouTube, pick one way to get out to people and master that one way, knowing you're not going to quit. Now, add in branding yourself every step of the way, making sure you are fully positioned to make life-changing income, because it's not life-changing if you're not positioned to make life-changing. Mathematically, it's got to make sense. If you're going to spin your wheels in a $10 business and you want to make $10,000 a month, you realize you got to have 1,000 people, right, for a month. And come next month, you're going to have to do it again. That's what I'm telling y'all, man. The wrong business done right is still the wrong business. Once you get away from that and start doing things mathematically, at Nexus Elite, I have no monthly fees, no yearly fees. I come in, I pay for, the G2000, all the lower levels come with it, all the training comes with it. I'm good to go forever. I grandfather everything else. And it only takes 5 people, y'all. 5 people for you to make $10,000, because majority of them are going to come at the $2,000 level. If not, y'all, I mean that's absolutely incredible. So again, that's why, in my opinion, finding a business that you believe in, that makes sense to you, that you can just learn to just let go, tell these people what you love about your business, and learn along the way. That's going to do you more than anything. So whatever your business is, y'all, I'm hoping that 2025 you're going to knock it out the park. Yes, use your weakest links, or not even just your weakest links, anything with the AI, because it's out there now to be used, y'all. It does an incredible job. And no matter what happens, y'all, don't quit. Just learn from it. And every roadblock you hit, y'all, this is what I really think, man. I think God is going to put you out there, going to let you hit your head on this first roadblock. He's going to go out to lunch, and you're going to be just nailing your head against on that roadblock, right? And he's going to come back. He's going to take his time. He's like, well, there he is. He's still hitting his head on that roadblock, right? I'm going to give him the answer. Click. And then you're going to go across that one. Guess what, y'all? You're going to have another one. In the Facebook world, I've seen so many people that I knew where their first roadblock was and their second one, but I wasn't going to allow myself to be denied. And I was getting 60 to 100 plus leads a day using just Facebook inside of work at home, work for home opportunity, Facebook groups and stuff like that. Well, I say I'd suggest doing that now. Probably not. Times change. Everything evolves in, even YouTube, Facebook and stuff. So you're going to have to learn how to do these things, with today's times. And in another year from now, things are going to evolve as well. But that's okay. That's what online business does. Just learn to make it work for you by applying your action and make it work for you your way. That's what I suggest. All right, y'all. That's Valentine's for tomorrow. I'll go ahead and finish that. So that's why you see the flowers in the background. And that is me back there in the background on the big video. I'm really enjoying using my tablet, though, so I might keep doing that. If you are interested in Exitus Elite, y'all, absolutely come on in. Contact me, 910-379-3129. My phone number is down below. I got my link right here. You can go check that out for you. Put your first member in for you at the $1,000, $2,000 level. Let's see. We've got a private chat. We got a Facebook group. I got everything team sales page on my 3-generation bonus training. I got all sorts of stuff that's going to really help you get going. And we're going to be implementing more and more about the AI coming real soon. So that being said, go ahead and subscribe to my channel, y'all, and get in touch with me. And I look forward to seeing you in the next video, and I look forward to seeing you part of the team. Appreciate it.